Hey everybody, we're at UTV Stereo today. We're continuing our Jagged X Summer Tour. They have one of the best facilities in the business, so come check it out with us. This is a big one. We're here with Brandon. He's gonna walk us around the facility, show us a bunch of cool stuff, and as always, he's gonna show us some new cool stuff that they have coming out at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned to check that out. But we're gonna walk around and check out all the cool stuff that they have going on here at UTV Stereo. This is one of the facilities that I always tell people when Jagged X grows up, this is what it wants to turn out to. This showroom is absolutely awesome. It's a huge facility. They probably have more in stock than any other UTV shop in the state, in the country. I don't know. I don't know that we'll ever know, but I guarantee you, if it's a UTV Stereo product, they got pallets of it in stock for you. So let's cruise around, Brandon, and just kind of see what you got. First thing you guys will see when you come in here is they have vehicles. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles that are obviously all upfit with UTV Stereo stuff in them. So cool thing is, if you're in the Mesa area, Phoenix area, anywhere in Arizona, it's worth the trip. Come down and check them out, and you can see the fit and finish of all their pods. You can see where their amps go. You can see how their wiring is. You can see all their tower speakers. You can see everything that they have to offer, and of course you can listen to it too. I'm sure there's people in here rattling windows all day. So you tell us just a little bit about what UTV Stereo.
All right guys, so UTV Stereo, we are pretty much the only brand that everything is made specific to UTVs. We wanted a premium audio, speaker, amp, everything that's made specifically for UTV Stereos, or UTV's audio. So that's pretty much what the owner was going after. He's an audiophile. He wanted premium sound, loud, lots of bass. So he just wanted to bring something over the top to the market and build full kits for all of the big power sports cars. We can do custom stuff. We have pre-made stage kits for pretty much all of your RZRs, Pro cars, Can-Am X3s, Maverick Rs, Ranger 1500s now, Expeditions. And then like I said, we do some custom stuff if you're just looking for a lot of bass, or over the top, you want more speakers, we do it all. So.
Yeah, if you guys have ever been to a show that UTV Stereo's at, they're really easy to find because they always bring something absolutely crazy out that is just blasting the stereo. So it's cool. Like right behind us is a 2025 Pro R, and I know those have been out for like a year now, but UTV Stereo got one of the first ones and started building stuff for it right away. So they made sure that they had everything, and their fit and finish is perfect for it because they do test fit all this stuff. These guys are truly living the brand. I mean, these guys all have their own side-by-sides. They all have huge stereos. Like, it's not guys that are just faking it. Like, they're living it. So like I said, there's a lot to look at. So let's go through just a little bit. And one of the cool things I was noticing is, when you're here, you can see everything. Like, it's not in boxes. It's in boxes so you can take it, but everything that they have is out of the box. And they have Can-Am dash panels, all kinds of sub boxes, the tower speakers, and then like the actual speakers. Like, you're literally looking at the speaker. Whoa. Pull the whole rack off. Oh, these are magnetic, huh?
No,
oh, no, they're just super heavy. So yeah, I mean, you can look at the actual speaker, so you know what you're getting, and they can explain to you the difference between their Signature Series and Elite Series and their subwoofers and all the different stuff. So like I said, I'm probably going to repeat it too many times in this video, but if you're in Arizona, or if you're visiting Arizona, you got to come check out the showroom. On top of all the cars that they have, you know, a display that has different setups on it to listen to everything. But
yeah, we can toggle off for the compression horns versus the Signature Series, so you can hear if you're not looking for a certain kit or anything, if you're just looking for a couple speakers, we can play whatever you're looking for, so you can kind of get the quality of it. You can hear it and be like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, and I know we don't have one because we have a pretty small showroom, but I know some of your bigger dealers across the country have these in their showrooms. So you can walk into your local UTV Stereo dealer and listen to this in their showroom. All of the dealers, I'm assuming, I know we do, so I'm assuming most of them have some sort of booklets like this so they can kind of show everything. And then they have a really intuitive website that you can go to and you can look at all their stage kits. So when I think of UTV Stereo, I definitely think of the stage kits. That's kind of what they're famous for. Like, it's cool from a vendor standpoint, or if if I'm shipping one to a customer, it just comes in a box. It's a stereo in a box, and it's everything you need. And like I said, every time, I've never had a customer call me and say something doesn't fit right, or anything. It's just the fit and finish is perfect on them. They've done the R&D. They know what works. They know what sounds the best, and they know what fits right. So it's a really cool setup. And like Brandon said, dedicated for UTVs, so it's waterproof. Like they're putting it through the testing, and they're doing all that rather than finding a car amp off the shelf and finding the speaker box off the shelf and trying to retrofit it. Like they're having the stuff made specifically for each model car. So it's a pretty cool thing. I mean, they even have their little bass knobs and stuff on display so you can see it. It's really, really cool. I like the tactile stuff to actually see the difference with your own eyes rather than in a box.
Yeah, or just seeing like on a brochure, you're like, oh, okay, that looks cool. Or like, what is it? If they can put it in their hands, look at it, see it, feel it, touch it, typically helps.
Yeah. What is that, a 15?
Yeah.
Jesus, what do you guys put 15s in?
Back of the Pro Rs. So we make a box set. It's a seat delete. You put a ported 15 in there. You can put 2 in the back seat. That's what
you care about your music more than your kids? We got you taken care of.
They're on seat bases. You can remove them, put the seat back in.
Oh, okay,
you know?
got it. Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. If you don't have kids and you just want to freaking blow everybody's eardrums out, we got you covered. One thing that we do a lot of is your guys' batteries. So I see some battery kits here. You guys have second battery kits for like X3s and Pro Rs and the older turbos and stuff like that. I see a Defender. I know the X3, you have a big battery kit and a second battery kit.
Yes, the Maverick, just a big battery kit for that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a lot of different options. Batteries are big struggle on a lot of these cars, especially the cars with stators. The Pro Rs are a little bit better because of the alternators, but you can never have too much battery on these cars with how much accessories people are putting in, Baja lights. You know, it doesn't really matter. Everybody's upfitting them with a bunch of stuff, and you got to have the power to back it. Yeah,
and in Arizona, we probably go through batteries more than other states just because it's so damn hot here, and these cars are sitting in garages sometimes for 2 or 3 months at a time without being started up because it's too hot to drive. So the replacement batteries, when your factory battery goes out, inevitably in 2 to 3 years, if you're lucky, replacing with UTV stereo batteries has been very successful for us. And I know I talked to Jason, this has been a couple years ago, but one of the cool things he told me about your guys' batteries is they don't sit in a distribution warehouse for 6 months, a year before they get sent out to the customers or to the vendors that they're selling to. Your guys' batteries come in, they come here, and then you guys sell so many batteries that you're always rotating through them. So your batteries
they're never
off the shelf are fresher than, I don't want to name a brand, but Interstate battery or something that might be sitting at a O'Reilly's warehouse for a year before it gets sent to an O'Reilly's store for a year before it gets put in your car. So again, just like the stereo stuff is made specifically for the UTV. So it just works. It works really, really good. We've been using your guys' batteries for years now and have had great luck with them. So
yeah, we tailored our batteries to the reserve power side of it because the cars don't take a lot of cranking ups to start them. So we went for more reserve power, so you can play your stereos, you can leave your whips on at Sunset Hill, your rock lights, your music, you can leave all that on longer. That's what we went for on the reserve side because that's what everybody's wanting. They're putting a bunch of accessories on them. You got to be able to power everything as long as you can. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I see an Expedition here, and you guys obviously know how much we love Expeditions. So you guys have seen us put remote start, power door locks, big stereos, suede headliners, star headliners. That's all done here at UTV Stereo. Those guys do all that for us. I know if you're a dealer out of state, you can get that kit and you can do it, but since we're lucky and those guys are in state, we let them tear apart the doors and put all the actuators and stuff in it. But those guys, you know, we send cars to them because we trust, you know, the way that they do everything. So it just, like I said, we're lucky that you guys are local to us in Phoenix, and Brandon actually comes to our shop and picks up the cars because they are about a 45-minute drive from us. So he comes to us, picks them up, does their thing, and then brings them back to us. So it's really easy for us, and it's something that's nice for us to be able to offer that to customers. Also, we love the power door locks and windows. Is not only cool factor on the Expeditions, but it's the functionality of it's amazing. So. We can't talk too much. We're going to be here all day because they have so much to show. So more speakers and stuff.
That's
I guess this is where we should have talked about the battery section, but this is the battery section. They have jump lug kits. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, these are pretty universal. So you know you can find a spot to put this on most of your cars.
Pretty much any of the cars. Yeah, we originally made it for the X3s, and then we just started retrofitting it into all the vehicles. So like I have a Turbo S and I have it on there. It fits perfect, no problems. Like the length of the wires are pretty universal to put on any vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's just 2 bolts for the mounting point, so it's really simple.
Yeah, it's awesome, and
it's a
just like
lifesaver.
everything else, it's just very well built. It's easy. If you guys were a mystery box subscriber, you might have gotten one of these at some point. If you don't have a jump start box in your vehicle, you're missing out. It's $95 retail. It's a lifesaver if you need it. I know they call it a UTV stereo jump starter for UTVs, but you can use it for other trucks and stuff. It's got a ton of power in it. It's got a lot of cool features. I literally have one of these in every vehicle I own because I won't get stuck with that, especially again in Arizona. Batteries suck. It's just something we deal with. So, and then your trickle chargers. So this little guy will literally plug right into the front of an Expedition. This one, I actually have one of these in my house, in my own garage. This is their 2-in-1 or their double charger. So it'll literally charge 2 vehicles at once. So it's awesome. So,
or any of the side-by-sides that have the dual battery.
Oh yeah, or you
kit.
can charge both your batteries at once.
Yeah, you don't have to like have one charger, swap it, and keep like maintaining both batteries. You can plug that into both of the batteries in the dual battery kit. And it's a smart charger, so you just leave it plugged in, it'll keep it charged.
Yep. And I don't see one here, but I see them on your guys' cars here.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they have this 55 amp packet. So basically this will plug your car into your house and you can run your stereo for days, and it just draws off of that, not the car battery, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of how that works?
It'll keep it at 14.5 volts ish. No matter what accessories you're using, you can bump your stereo. So we use them at like the shows and events and stuff.
If you're going to shows and you have your car, get one of these. You don't have to worry about killing your battery or starting your car every couple hours in the middle of a show just to charge your battery up. Like those are sweet. I just noticed this freaking massive box in the back of this Expedition. Like look how crazy this is. This box. So these are the 15s that are over there, right?
Yes, yeah.
And then they got their amps literally on the Mole panels on the side with some big old tower speakers. This is why you got to come and check this stuff out in person, because it's just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's keep on cruising.
Can I do warehouse?
Sub boxes. Yeah, so we'll touch on this real quick. So they have Kenwood, Sony, some other brands I've never even heard of, Kicker, Wet Sound. So they do car audio also. They've actually done one of my personal trucks. I think we did 210s, a double din deck, and bass knob, and some door speak. Like they can do that stuff too. Obviously, we think of UTV Stereo because they're doing a bunch of UTV stuff, but these guys are car audio guys also. They're just audio guys in general. So if you have car audio needs, they can do that for you also. Okay, we're gonna cruise through some offices real quick and then go check out like their packing area, and then we'll come back in and show you guys the rest of the showroom. All right, this is their shipping and receiving and packing, or just shipping?
So shipping, receiving, we also do some packing back here. They build like all the battery kits, everything, they box them all up. They got some lined up on the table over here. Yeah. That's where all the magic happens.
Yeah, I'm looking at like, just the amount of inventory that you guys have is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know part numbers, but obviously you got speakers, harnesses, like, and we're not talking a case, we're talking a pallet of everything.
Yeah.
So that's, as a retailer, I love it when my suppliers have stuff in stock. So it makes it a lot easier for us to sell the stuff when people have it in stock. And you guys are not messing around. Like when you say you have it in stock, you literally have it in stock. That's pretty awesome. Well, it looks like they're FedEx guys literally here right now.
Yep.
So before they ask us to help, we can probably move on. But one thing we were walking and I noticed earlier, it's kind of cool. This is one of those silly things, but they use orange. I asked them why they use orange labels, and they separate FedEx and UPS. So FedEx has orange labels, UPS has white labels. That way they make sure when you guys order something, it goes on the right truck and it gets to you and it doesn't get mixed up. But like that's an example of their, I guess that's not even a kit. That's just a sub box.
Yeah, so that's our subwoofer kit for a pro car.
But they
so
do
come with
like
everything you need for
those
it.
big boxes. When I say it's a full stereo in a box, like it's legit full stereo in a box when it shows up to your door, ready for you to install. I mean, it's all there, which is really cool. You want to show us the other part?
This is the other stack.
Oh yeah, like this is the white label, the UPS stuff going out. So, I mean, a ton. You guys obviously ship out a ton of stuff. You support a lot of dealers. all over the world. You were telling me that Mexico is one of your guys' biggest countries that you're sending stuff to.
Yeah, we got a lot of dealers in Mexico now, which I think those 2 pallets over there, that's for them. So they usually place some pretty big orders that we can put on pallets to send over to them, make it a little easier. Yeah, I think they're a little bit more like peak season for riding time now than like Phoenix area.
The coastal.
So so they've been pretty busy lately, but yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, very cool. Cool. Yeah, you guys got a lot going on. I mean, the bulk, I mean, just you guys got a lot of everything, which is pretty cool. And you guys do have like a install bay that you guys are doing like test fitting when you get a brand new, say, Mav R. You're figuring out what fits and stuff like that, and making sure everything's dialed before you get molds made and kind of go all along all that stuff.
Yep. So as soon as we get a new vehicle or just new ideas on what we can make better, pull it in here. They'll go to town on test fitting, trying to get either more airspace for enclosures because we want loud, deep bass, so we kind of maximize our airspace. So they'll go to work on it and see what's going to be best and make it to where, like you said, fit and finish is still going to be good. We're not sacrificing that just to get more airspace. Like, we want to make sure that's built for the vehicle and somebody at home is going to be able to install it.
Yeah,
so.
There's got to be a delicate balance there. Is making it sound good, but also making it look good. You know, you got to be able to do both. We head back out to the showroom from here?
Yep.
Huge Can-Ams. Crazy. Yeah. Big Ranger. A lot of, you guys got it, like, I don't know, you're going to say it to me then. You got to come in and check it out. So I noticed, obviously, you guys got a lot of UTV Stereo stuff. Oh, they got a whole wall of swag, too, which is cool. Flannels, shirts, hats, flags, tie-downs, everything, all the cool swag. So I noticed on top of, you know, the ungodly amount of UTV Stereo stuff you have in stock, you also carry some different vendor stuff, too, right? So I'm seeing some Rigid Industries, some Baja Design, Sector 7, 5150 whips,
Martian
Triple R,
whips,
Martian whips, Switch
Rugged.
Pros, Rugged. We'll kind of go through all that, but so this stuff is kind of for the walk-in customers, and if somebody wants to bring a build for you guys to do a full build, you're capable of doing that and taking care of a customer that walks in here instead of coming into my shop or another shop. They come directly to you. You guys can still do a full tricked out
still
build.
A one-stop shop on, you know, if they're looking for something. We try to have most everything in stock because nobody wants to wait.
Right.
Everybody wants it now.
Yeah.
They've been thinking about it for 3 months, but they get the itch and they're like, I want it now. So
right. Going out this weekend. Or
Yep.
I have noticed, I mean, I'm sure me and I'm sure other vendors do it too, is you guys are kind of like a backup plan for us. So if I'm out of a Baja Designs light, or if I ran out of Switch Pros or something, I know you guys probably have it in stock. I can call you and I can get it that same day for that customer that does need something, which is cool. And that's we appreciate that from a retailer standpoint, is the fact that you guys carry a ridiculous amount of stuff in stock. So they have cool, you know, rugged radio displays so you can test out their headsets and stuff behind the head, over the head, see how the intercoms work. All that good stuff. Obviously, rugged radio stuff in stock.
Yeah, we got the mini seats too, so we have a high bolster, low bolster for all the little ones. So we're not just 15s in the back. We do help out. We do help out the parents.
Okay, got it. Got it. They do have options for kids too. So if you have kids, you're allowed to shop here.
Yeah, one or the other, we got you.
Cool. Yeah, a ton of Baja Designs lights in stock. TMW, another local company that we'll be visiting sometime. We'll show you a lot, but you guys carry a lot of their stuff. Obviously, DRT, one of our favorite vendors. I'm sure it's one of your guys' favorite vendors also. Carry a lot of their stuff in stock. I see a ton of steering wheels and stuff like that up here. Literally a half a pallet of Switch Pros if you guys need that.
Yeah, we got all the big stuff we do have in the back. We have bumpers, you know, the spare tire carriers, all that stuff in the back too, the trunks. So
very cool.
We keep all that stuff in stock as well.
Cool. And then electric off-road, SDR, a couple more of our favorite vendors that we'll be visiting sometime on our summer tour also. One thing I did want to point out is I noticed we won't be visiting that. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. California trip. You guys run Hostile wheels on literally every dune car here has got Hostile wheels on it. Some of our favorite as well. Literally have these wheels on my personal car. Absolutely love them. So. Got to support those Hostile guys, and if you see yellow boxes in all of our videos, you see yellow boxes here. Those are the Hostile wheels. I don't know, personal favorites, I guess.
They've just always been so good to us when they first came out into the UTV world. You know, we bought a ton of wheels from him because we were doing a ton of paddles, and he always took care of us. He always bent over when we needed something, to where just made it simple for us, a good relationship, and So take care of them.
Yeah.
They take care of us.
For doing setups, I mean, trick wheels, I don't know that anybody can beat them right now. They're just some of the coolest wheels on the market. There's a lot of cool wheels on the market, so don't get mad, those other guys. But we love all of our vendors, but we love the Hostile wheels for sure. So you guys do have a lot of different wheels. I'm assuming these are obviously display wheels, and you have sets of these, you know, throughout. So guys, they're truly a one-stop shop for everything. Look, they have freaking portals. Like, who has portals in Arizona? UTV Stereo, of course. More stock on everything. I noticed over here you guys have obviously tires, some tensors. I saw some Valor tires earlier. So if you guys have been following us and following our shop walks, you know that we do a lot of tensors. We love Valor wheels and tires. You know, shops like us in UTV Stereo, we're in alignment on a lot of things. You know, we both like high quality, good products that we can trust selling to our customers. So you're going to see a lot of crossover in the stuff that we sell at our shop and the stuff that they sell here, because we trust all these vendors. You know, we have a lot of the same vendors because we don't want to deal with people that are going to not support their product or not back their product and not easy to deal with. So if you kind of see a theme of all the people that carry the same stuff, it's because those are good vendors that support us and support the customer at the end of the day. So that's just kind of a little side note, but I noticed pretty much everybody that you sell, we sell. XTC, they have you know 25 foot of XTC stuff in here. And again, if you're watching our shop walks, which I'm assuming you are, if you're watching this YouTube video, we're installing XTC turn signal kits daily, their switch systems daily. Like we're using them. UTV Stereo is using them. They're a wiring company, and they're still using the XTC stuff. So it just speaks highly of their product, and hopefully we get a tour of their facility too. I've never been there, but I know it's got a lot of cool because they have a lot of manufacturing going on in their facility. So that might be a summer tour in the future. I think we kind of covered most everything. Behind the counter, they have all their stage kits and stuff, which is cool, but they also have that on their website. So if you haven't looked at utvstereo.com, check that out also. And it's literally really easy to see what it does and the difference between all their kits. And you can plug in your car and you know exactly what fits in your car, and you can build yourself one of the baddest ass stereos out there, and have kids with speakers in the back, or have no kids and bigger speakers in the back. You got choices. But I know I've said it too many times. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you're in Arizona, or if you're passing through Arizona, you gotta come check it out, because this is what all the shops like us want to grow up to be. Like, this is just so cool that they can fit this many cars, this much product. They can demo everything. Like, it's an experience. You got to come in here and check it out. It's a really cool place, and they're actually expanding. If you can believe it, this isn't enough room for them. So they're actually expanding and making more space to stock more products for us and for you guys. So it's really cool. They have a really cool Instagram channel, so make sure you follow them. They do all the cool hype stuff that we don't do. We're boring. They were doing some TikTok thing the other day that I saw. Like, they're doing all the cool silly stuff, so make sure you check them out. But the cool thing about their Instagram is they do some technical stuff where they're showing you specific products and what it does and how it works and why it works. So it's definitely worth following, especially if you're into the stereo stuff. We talked about something new coming out, and these guys are always innovating. So for the Mav R guys, Mav R Maxes only?
Yeah, just the 4
Okay,
seats.
so Mav R 4-seaters, for you guys that want to have a spot for your kids and a big stereo. They got an option. Do you have that box out here somewhere?
Yes, I do.
So they have this box that goes underneath the rear seat. Is it both rear seats, or you can do either one?
So yeah, there's going to be a driver and a passenger. So this is going to be the Mav R 4-seat rear sub enclosure. It'll fit a 10-inch subwoofer. We've been getting a lot of hits on it. We should be seeing these hopefully within 30 days. That's a rough number, so don't quote me on that. But they should be coming real soon. It's gonna be next level on the 4-seat Maverick R's.
That'd be cool. And
yeah.
If you know us, we're not too familiar with the Mav R's. Is there nothing underneath the rear seat right now? So this is just going there. They don't have to relocate anything. It's literally plop these in.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are going to offer a full kit, amps and stuff for it.
Yes,
so it's literally plug it in, and you're not losing any space, and you get 2 10s or 110 or whatever option you pick.
I mean, you can do up from 1 to 4 subs underneath there once we get these, because all 4 seats have nothing underneath them. So you can do, right now, all of our stage kits come with 2 that go under the front seat.
seats. Okay.
So now these will be an addition. If you want to have 4, you can throw them in the rear, or if you have like an auxiliary fuel tank or something like that that you want to run in the front, under the fronts, you have the option of doing the 2 subs in the rear.
If you want to go full psychopath, you do all 4.
Or you can just do all 4.
All 4 10s.
Yeah.
I love it.
We'll have a bunch of people that do it. We have a bunch that are pre-ordered.
I'm sure by the sand show rolls around, you guys will have one with 4, and we'll be able to hear it. When I'm doing these videos during sand show, we'll be able to hear the stereo from the other side of the fairgrounds for sure. So that's cool. That's exciting. You know, I know the Mavar guys are big stereo guys a lot of the time, so I think having that option for, I didn't realize it was 4 10s. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a cool option for sure. So cool. Thanks for following the video. Come check out UTV Stereo. Go to your local dealer, order some UTV Stereo stuff. Come into us, check out what we offer from UTV Stereo. There's all kinds of options to get these guys hooked up. They make a great product, and they have freaking show cars, beautiful show cars in their showroom. So come check them out.